Right, good morning guys. So this morning I'm gonna go ahead and start today by harvesting our garlic. Some of it is just ready to harvest, and then the other, a little over half we have just isn't doing well. I'm not sure what it is, but I'll show you what it looks like. It started to sprout and grow, and then some of them just died off. Some of them only got about like maybe that big, and they're just not looking too good. So we want to get all those out. Gardener's Essentials, coffee and trowel. So these are the garlics right here that have done the best. They're just ready to come out. The ground's dry. I haven't watered any of the plants this morning just because I knew I wanted to do this morning. But I think I'm going to save these guys for last just because they're the better, bigger ones. And then over here along this side, these are the ones that just, I don't know if they have some sort of disease. I don't know what's going on with them. But as you can see, a lot of them are just having a rough time. And then over there, barely any sprouted. This whole thing was just filled with garlic. And now this is what it looks like. It's just having a rough time. So I think I'm going to start with these ones and then see how good they are and just go from there. So those ones are definitely not usable. They kind of have a bit of what looks like mold growing around them, just on the skins, and the roots are a bit funny looking. This is the usable garlic that we got. It's actually a lot more than I thought we were gonna get, and there's some bulbs like this and this guy that I feel like are decent sizes. I mean, there's some really tiny ones in here, like this. It's just silly. So this is the mistake that I made. This guy, I misjudged how far to cut it and ended up like chopping it right there. So I'll just add it into my lunch. It's not a big deal, but this is one of the ones that had the rougher looking leaves. And surprisingly, it would have been one of the bigger guys had I not sliced them. So for some reason, all this garlic decided to grow together. This was here when I moved into the house, already growing. It sprouted by itself. So I have no clue what kind of garlic this is. No clue if they purposely planted it this close. I honestly have no idea. This is the garlic from that sick bed. There's some pretty big ones like this, and then some really tiny ones. They came out looking a lot better than I thought they would. There's only a handful of them I feel like were not usable. And then this giant cluster was together by the roots. It looks like it started out as like a bulb and was ready to be picked, and no one dug it up, so it just kept growing little babies and growing from there. They're only attached by the roots. They're not actually attached to one another. They are growing really funny. They have a lot of flat sides just from being pushed against each other. But I'm so excited about all of this garlic. It just smells so good too. I wish you could smell it. So I just tried doing a garlic braid. It did not go like I thought it would, but I decided just to kind of bundle them together and tie it. And while I was doing that, I found this cute little guy just hanging out. He has some cotton from the tree stuck to him. So I'm gonna go ahead and put him back outside. I bundled them and then used one of the fallen off tops to tie it. Same with this one. There's another one. It's already hanging up in the closet. I'll show you. Alrighty, so don't mind our closet. We don't really have use of the garage, so it's full. But I went ahead and put the hanger through so it's hanging down. It's not touching any of the stuff, but it has a cool, dark, dry place to cure, and you want your garlic to cure actually for a few weeks if you're going to be storing it. If you're just going to use it fresh, you can either just pull it out of the ground when you're ready to use it, or just come cut some off when you need it. This is the one I have in our kitchen. This one just has, I put the smallest of our bulbs on here except for this guy, but ones that'll be easy to use. So with me being so new to gardening, there's so much I don't really know about the layout of this house in terms of the plants that are growing here and things that are self-seeding. So yesterday I found a plant. It was already a pretty decent size, I feel like. I'll insert some pictures of it. And I had noticed it in the spring with flowers, and I was like, oh, that must mean fruit. And I went by and it had little berries on it. So it's, I can't remember quite the specific name, but it's a pink honeysuckle, pretty much. So the flowers were beautiful in the spring, but the berries are actually poisonous. And with kids and animals, I just don't want to have it around. But it's just so weird learning about different things and just, I don't know. I haven't dealt with poisonous berries before. Because I'm not even sure where that plant would have came from. Nobody, as far as I know, I kind of went for a walk and looked. I didn't see any similar plants in my neighborhood. So it's just really humbling to not know so much. I'm just getting into this. It started out as something my husband really wanted to do. This is his dream, pretty much. It's just to have a farm, a homestead that we are able to make an income off of, live off of, and get food for our family from. And I sort of started helping him with different things. We lived in a different house previously, and it's grown on me. It definitely has. I have fallen in love with growing food and gardening and just all of it. I don't know. I'm very surprised at how quickly I've become kind of involved in it to a point. I have a crazy seed collection now. It's a little absurd. I'm not gonna lie. I actually kind of want to do a seed collection video because there's just so many, and I'm so excited about all of it. And I'm just so excited to document it, I guess, on YouTube, because previously all my videos had pretty much just been about makeup, hauls. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm still so into that kind of stuff. I really do. I love it. But it's not a priority for me anymore like it was. Now I'm so involved in like gardening, plants, homestead animals, just a different aspect, I guess, of my life I'm growing into. I plan on having a little bit of both on my channel, because I still do both. I still have days where I dress up and wear a bunch of makeup, and days where I just don't have any makeup on, like today, and I just throw on clothes and I just go outside and dig in the dirt and plant seeds and harvest things. And I don't know, I'm really grateful to be able to have that opportunity to grow our own food and to learn about it and to be part of a community on YouTube where we're all learning from each other and just seeing different things. I love, one of my favorite channels to watch is Roots and Refuge Farm. She has so many great tips, and she does gardening tours every week. I believe it's every Saturday, and I just learned so much from her channel. She is just a hub of information. Like, I don't even know. So enough of my ramble. Thank you guys so much for watching. And if you're interested in seeing more of my videos, please subscribe. I will see you next time. Bye.